Good morning. So I took a random Tuesday off from work and I'm going to try to attempt a vlog. So I'm going to take you guys with me today. I took a random Tuesday off. So I just woke up and I'm going to brush my hair. I have the worst cowlicks when I wake up. Like these just stand straight up. So I got to brush those babies back. And I'm going to show you guys my makeup routine. It's going to be less than 5 minutes. So the first thing that I'm going to do today is go to the dentist. I have a braces checkup and I'm down to the last 3 weeks, but I'm not completely satisfied with how my teeth are positioning. So I have one bottom tooth that is still wonky, and so I'm going to tell him that I'm not satisfied. So he'll probably adjust it and I'll be in braces for another 2 weeks. But that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. My dentist is about a 20-minute drive from where I am. So I'll be driving out there. The good thing is that my dentist is in a plaza. And so there's a Kohls and a grocery store in the same plaza. So sometimes when I have free time, I do like to check out the Kohls. So since today is my free day, I might be doing that. But yeah, some of the things that I'm thinking I'll do today is go to the dentist, probably go to a grocery store to get cash. The dentist is 20 minutes away, but in the middle, it's kind of like the ghetto, if you will. But that's where my eyebrow lady is. And I heard that she's open again because she does threading. So usually I'll fill in like the gaps between my eyebrows. But since I'm planning to get my eyebrows threaded today, I'm just going to leave that alone. I don't know why I put on eyeliner first. I usually put on my sunscreen first. So let me go ahead and apply my sunscreen. Okay, sunscreen on sunscreen. So since I'm just running errands today, I'm not wasting my good makeup. So I'm going to go in with this Derma E. This is a powdered SPF. So I'm gonna give my sunscreen another minute to set. Okay, it's good. So what you do with this, I got this at Ulta. You just kind of turn it upside down, and I already see the powder flowing. So I'm going to powder my skin. Some other things that I have today is that I have to package, I think I have 3 orders of nail polish. I do sell nail polishes on Etsy, so I'm going to run to the post office and drop those off after I package them. And then I was thinking of maybe getting a pedicure. I usually don't frequent like hair salons or nail salons, but since the economy isn't doing good, like I'd figure I'd support the economy and, you know, just spend my money. No, I really mean it because, you know, I want to support small businesses. My job is stable for what I know. And most of the people who do nails, they're usually, you know, older immigrants that don't speak a lot of English. So I do want to support them. So even though I don't like to be touched, I'm planning to get a pedicure. I do have to call in and make an appointment though. Okay, so my hair isn't behaving, so I'm going to slick it back and put it in a low ponytail. So the next product that I'm going to go in with is this highlighter. This is from Laura Mercier, and I remember this being my first luxury product. I think this is in the $40 range, and I did not buy it for about 6 months. I'm not one to splurge on makeup, so this was a big purchase, and I needed what do you call it? So this was a very big purchase for me because I don't really spend that much on makeup products, but I splurged on this, and it took me about 4 to 5 months to actually buy it. I needed a lot of like comfort, I guess. I was asking everybody like, should I get this? Should I get this? I never bought anything this expensive. And then after like 5 months, I went ahead and got it, and I do like it. And there's a lot of products. You could use like a brush or a sponge, but I feel like that wastes a lot of product because it absorbs the highlighter. So I just use my fingers, and it gives you a nice sheen. It's not like a glittery, like girly highlighter. I don't like where it looks like people have like chunks of glitter on their face. This is just a very subtle sheen. You can't even tell that I'm wearing it. So it just looks like I'm dewy. So what should be my next product? I like to moisturize my lips. This is what I'm gonna use. It's shea butter. I don't recommend this product. This is very thick. Like even squeezing it out of the tube is like, it's work, and it doesn't spread well. I have shea butter. I have raw shea butter. So like this was just unneeded. I usually like to use Carmex. I don't know where my Carmex is. They're everywhere. Okay. So I just moisturize my lips. I don't know how to contour, but I do have a little bit of a brush. I got this as a sample, so just for fun, since I have time to kill, let me try to put on blush. I don't even know how to put on blush, so bear with me. Honestly, I can't even tell the difference sometimes. When people put on blush and bronzer and highlighter, I really can't tell the difference. I guess it's supposed to be like really subtle, but I can't see it. I don't know the difference. Can you guys tell the difference? There used to be a time where I was interested in contouring, but I didn't know how. And it was like right before I had acne, so I never got into it. But I remember watching videos where someone was explaining it, and they used the analogy of Neapolitan ice cream. So you want chocolate like right in here, and then it's strawberry, and then vanilla would be your highlighter. And I was like, what the heck? But I never got into it, and I don't think I ever will now. It's a little too late. Alright, so I'm still good on time, so I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna put on lip liner. This is a Milani lip liner. I got it from Target. Let's see. My dentist is gonna be so unimpressed if my lip liner comes off on his tools. He's gonna be like, what the heck is all this pink stuff on my tools? You know what, guys? Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, and I don't know if it's because I have braces, but my lips are swollen. My lips I always wake up with swollen like lips on my face, but kind of like it. It's like Botox for an hour. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I don't want to put anything else on my face. I'm gonna leave my hair down, or maybe I'll put it in a ponytail, but if all else fails and I can't get my cowlicks under control, get a headband. So if you don't know how to style your hair, do like me. Look, it looks like I did my hair. Nothing like a headband. So that's it. I'm probably gonna head out soon. It's a 20-minute drive, so I'll probably shoot outside of the dentist, and then we'll go from there.
Perfect. So it's great to see the same faces that we work out. Good.
Some good stuff?
What's in it?
Okay, so I just got out of the dentist, and I'm walking next door to the grocery store so I could look for some lactose pills and then get some cash back so I could go get my eyebrows done.
So I was deciding between the lactate and the generic version. I went ahead and just went with the generic version. It has the same active ingredients.
Alright, so I'm about to head into Kohl's. I don't really need anything that I could think of. But like I said, it's in the same plaza as my dentist. So while I'm here, I'm just going to browse around. So I can already tell that I'm not going to be comfortable vlogging inside just because there's so many people in the store already. I'm in the parking lot and people are pulling in and they're just looking at me talking in my car, which is, you know, it's a little awkward. But before I head into the store, I haven't ate yet, so I'm going to eat a banana. I don't know if it's going to be weird if I'm eating a banana on camera, but I'm not ready to go in yet. Yeah, this is weird. I'm going to finish my banana and then I'll get back to you guys. So while I was at the grocery store, I did get cash back. I think it's $12 to get my eyebrows done, but I usually tip $3. So I'll go get my eyebrows done after I walk into Kohl's. I just wanted to share a quick story time with you guys. So the last time I was at Kohl's was about maybe 3 weeks ago. And this is what my keychain looks like. This is my keys, and then I have pepper spray and it's on a loop, and I usually carry it like this. So the last time I was at Kohl's, I was in the parking lot walking towards the door, and there was a guy that was walking towards me. He was targeting me, like he was looking straight at me. And he kept saying like, come over here, like let me see you, let me see you. And he was, you know, he was aggressively walking in my direction. And I told him like, stay away, stay away. And he just kept saying, let me see you, like come closer. And he was starting to make me uncomfortable. So I had to pull out my pepper spray on him. It was already out. So I actually had to hold it up and threaten him with it. And I was like, hey, like stay away, I'm gonna spray you. So that's when he kind of backed off, and he was like, why do you think I'm creepy? And I just ignored him and walked in the store. But that was the last time I was at Kohl's, so I'm just having a flashback moment. I mean, I've never had someone so aggressively approach me before. And you know, we are going through a pandemic, and that was 3 weeks ago. There was a lot of violence in my city. There was a lot of protesting. So I mean, it was a very, you know, just a very uncertain time. I didn't feel very safe being outside. And the one time I had to return something, you know, that's what happened. So I really felt like my pepper spray, it kind of saved me, because if I didn't threaten him, he would have kept approaching me, which, I mean, he wasn't a big guy by any means. He was probably a couple inches and kind of my size. But I don't care. If you're a guy and you're approaching me in an aggressive way, you're already a threat to me. So it doesn't matter what size you are. Like, if you approach me in a hostile way, you're a threat to me. And, you know, I'm going to do anything I can to protect myself. So if you guys don't have pepper spray, now is the time to get it. I have multiple. I have it in my gym bag, in my car. So just so you guys know, stay protected out there. You just don't know who's crazy. And the guy, you know, a normal person wouldn't do that to you. They wouldn't approach you if it's not uncalled for. But he was heavily sedated on drugs, or he just wasn't mentally cognizant of his surroundings. He's not socially aware. So I mean, it's unfortunate. There are people like that in the world. So just protect yourself.
Even though I'm notorious for always being single, I do like to try on rings for fun. This one here, not that one, hold on. Come on. This one here is my favorite out of all three. Here's the quick outfit of the day.
Alright, so I walked around Kohl's for about 40 minutes. It was fun for me to look, but I did not purchase anything. So I'm about to drive to my eyebrow lady. She does threading. She's about a 10-15 minute drive from here. So I wanted to show you guys my eyebrows. They're very bushy. It's been about 2 months since I've had them done. So one of my first videos was me getting my eyebrows waxed and tinted. Unfortunately, that's not the beauty regimen for me. So I do like to get my eyebrows threaded. At the time, my threading lady was shut down, and so I tried something new, but it's not for me. So I'm going back to what's cheap and good. So $12 to get my eyebrows threaded, you can't beat that. So yeah, the guy next to me is looking at me like I'm a nutcase because I'm talking on camera, but it's what you get for being nosy. Mind your own business. But I'm gonna hit the road, get a good look at my eyebrows. So maybe I'll take a still photo so you guys can see the before and after, but my eyebrows are really bushy. If I don't maintain them, they start to connect with my hairline up here, and they'll grow down here. I'll get a unibrow, and yeah, overall I'm losing that shape. So the shape of my eyebrows aren't as defined as they can be. So I'm gonna go to my lady. It's been a while since I've seen her. I haven't seen her since February. Okay, so I made it to the parking lot of my eyebrow lady. The way that she works is a first come first serve basis. She doesn't take any appointments, so it reminds me of an old school barber shop that you just go in there, and usually sometimes it's like a full house and sometimes you're the first one there. So there is 2 people in front of me, so she's having me wait in my car. She's the only person that does it. She did hire another person to help her one time, and nobody liked her, so I think she let her go. But I'm just sitting in my car until she comes and calls me. I wanted to show you guys my sunglass collection in the meantime, so check these out. I have 3 sunglasses, and I have my first pair are blue, my second pair are black, and then my last pair are white. So just so you guys know, I haven't paid for sunglasses in like 8 years. So I don't buy sunglasses. All of these were free, believe it or not. So this one I got like at a fair. This one I got from my orthodontist office because they forgot to tell me to take them off. And this one, I work in media, so this was from Fox News. I just wanted to brag about being cheap and kill time at the same time. So I don't know, what could I talk about? Oh, so I know what I could talk about. So today is Tuesday, and on Friday I had my 5th tattoo removal treatment. So I had been going to a different clinic before COVID, and then because of COVID that clinic had to shut down and I had to find a new clinic. And the laser that I was after was Pedicure, which is the best in the business at the moment, and it removes color. And I do have coloring on my tattoo. So I went to this new clinic, and I went to her for the first time about 3 months ago. And it was such a scary experience because when I came home that day, I blistered. The guy next to me just pulled up and he's like licking his lips and raising his eyebrows at me like a creeper. But anyways, back to my tattoo. So when I had came home from this new clinic, my entire tattoo blistered. I had over 30 blisters on my tattoo, and then within 3 days the whole entire thing was a dark scab. It was like a dark red purple scab, and throughout the entire process I was nervous. So I kept in touch with the technician and I said, hey, this didn't happen at my old clinic. I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay because I'm very concerned. And she said, based on the photos that I sent her, she said, oh, that's normal. The blistering is normal. The scabbing is normal. Like, continue to put ointment on it and it just looks normal. So on Friday when I went in for my second treatment, she saw how my skin healed and she said that it didn't look good and that I had a lot of scarring. So I have a lot of white scarring and a lot of brown scarring. So white scarring is permanent and brown scarring takes a long time to go away. I know that my scarring does not go away easily. I have back knee scars and it's been over a year and I still have them. They have not faded. So I was like, what the heck? And she was like, I don't know why your skin reacted like that. I put it on a normal setting. So I was really upset and she almost turned me away because she didn't want to perform on my skin. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, you know, you burnt me. So she was like, let me put on some gloves and glasses and take a closer look. So she took a closer look and she said, I'm not going to do a tattoo removal laser on you today. I'm going to do a hyperpigmentation laser on you. So she did that and she's hoping that that would help with the scarring. But I was so distraught over my skin because my tattoo is black. Is in black ink, but since she burned me, I have black ink spotted with brown scarring and then spotted with white scarring. So it looks like I have vertigo right now, just where my tattoo removal is at. And I didn't know what to do, so I caused a little bit of drama. I'm on this Facebook business page that has like 6,000 people. And I took photos and I said like, what are my options? I signed an agreement saying that scarring is possible, but I really felt like she was negligent because she didn't even know why my skin reacted the way it did. And I wrote that, like, I wrote the whole post and I posted photos like at 12 o'clock at nighttime. And when I woke up, the post had blew up. There was 40 comments. People were like, she burnt you good, like what the hell happened? And people were just tagging other tattoo shops in the area. And the girl that I went to was actually tagged 5 times. So they were like, you should go to this girl, she removed my tattoos with no issues. And in my head I was like, that's the girl who burned me. So since the lady that I went to was tagged in this Facebook post that I posted, she reached out to me. And then, you know, she's making that extra effort now. She was like, I saw your post. I'm sorry you feel this way. Like, please give me a second chance. I'll do everything I can to make it up to you. I was like, all right, fine. I'll give you a second chance. I'm really hoping that at the end of everything it'll look like normal skin, because right now it looks terrible. And I sent her another photo and there's just a lot of scarring, like a lot of uneven scarring on top of my black ink tattoo. So she's like, I'm gonna send you some lightening cream and all of that, but it's like my ink is not even fully removed yet. So what's the point of putting on scar cream if I'm gonna go in with more treatments and it's going to continue to scar even more? So I would rather like take care of the scarring afterwards, after the ink is fully gone. But right now I feel like because I did escalate the problem, and hey, you know, we live in a decent sized community, so if word gets out that you're burning people, it's really gonna hurt your business. And I'm not really after her. I'm not after any money or anything. I just want to be treated fairly, and I want the results that were promised. So I'm giving her a second chance because I know the difference between someone who is malicious and is out to get me, and I don't think that's it. I think that she does enjoy her work. She's been doing this for a while. She's trying to make a living, and she just made a mistake. It was just, she was negligent, but she is owning up and she's taking responsibility. I don't want to be scarred at my expense because of your negligence. So I'm working with her. She's paying extra attention to me now just because of all the trouble Okay guys, so I just got out of my eyebrow threading. so here is what the final results look like, and she is so good. So she's a black owned business and she's the only one that works there. She is in a shadier area, but you know, sometimes you gotta go to the hood to get what's good. But look at that, like she does such a great job. They're defined. These are all my natural eyebrows. They're not tinted, and they just she always kills it. She always does a good job, and it's so cheap, $12. You cannot go wrong. She is just the bomb.com and all of that.
TJ Maxx is one of my favorite stores, and so I knew there was one down the street, so I stopped by to look around. After browsing around for 30 minutes, I did decide to purchase a apricot scrub. It is too abrasive for my face, but I do plan to use it as a body scrub, and it was only $2.99.
Hi, Pork Chop! Pork Chop! What are you doing? Hello, boy! Hi, give me your arm. Okay, so I came home. Pork Chop, come on. I came home to change my top because I was getting hot. And then I just had lunch, and I'm about to head to my pedicure appointment in about 15 minutes. So I will be bringing my own nail polish. So this is a white polish by Color Club, and this is the polish that I want to go on my toenails. Again, I'm perfectly capable of doing my own pedicure, but since it's my day off and I do want to support a small business, I will be going to a nail shop to get my toes done. So this may be like weird information, but I only paint my toenails 2 colors. So the first, I would say during holiday season, like 6 months out of the year, I paint my toes red. And then when spring, summer, I do paint my toes white. So right now my toes are red and they're all grown out. So I'm going to show you guys a before and after. It might be gross, so if you guys don't like feet, go ahead and skip this part. Alright, so here's my before toes. I mean, I let my toes go way too long. I'm usually really good with having always painting my hands and my toes, but I did let this go. So my toes are completely grown out. They're all chipped. And yeah, so this is the before, and then I'll show you guys the after. I'm going to be painting them, going to a salon to get them painted white.
This had to be the first pedicure that I gotten at a salon in maybe 10 years, and it was actually quite nice.
Okay, so I'm home from the salon, and here's what the final results look like. They did a good job. It only took 20 minutes, and when I was in there, I mean, it went by really fast and my anxiety went away, so no problems there. Okay guys, so it is raining right now. There's a thunderstorm outside. I was planning on doing a nail polish tutorial on how to paint your nails at home, but it looks like I'll have to shoot that another day because it is pouring rain outside. But I am working, so I am packaging a couple of orders, and this is for my Etsy shop. I have an Etsy shop where I make and sell nail polishes, and so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cutting this shipping label. And then I'm gonna just stick it onto these envelopes. And then here's a bottle that I'm gonna be sending out. Here's our most popular nail polish, and I'm gonna paint my nails this color and I'm gonna shoot it for YouTube, but I'm gonna have to shoot that another day because it is thunderstorming. But I am going to send this out. I'm gonna bubble wrap it, and then I have a couple more orders, but that's what I'll be doing in the next 30 minutes before I drop this off at the post office. So I bubbled wrapped this nail polish, and now I'm gonna wrap it in tissue paper. I have to make sure that my nail polishes are wrapped securely because a couple of them have been broken in the mail, so I'm just adding extra precaution. So that's that, and then I'll stuff it in this envelope. and then take off this back end, and then it's sticky, and then there you go.
Since I was able to make shipping labels at home, I'm just here to make a quick drop off. Here I am at the gym. I've been really enjoying bicycling lately just because I'm the only one in the room and I'm able to take off my mask. I'm just gonna videotape you. Don't go. Okay, you could go if you want. Adios.
Alright guys, so I went to the gym and then I ended up going to Chick-fil-A and ordering a salad for dinner. That about wraps up my day. Nothing too interesting there. Someone did approach me at the gym, and he's one of those people that goes around and like talks to everybody, and it doesn't matter if you're not even making eye contact with them or if you have your back turned to him. He'll approach you no matter what. So he approached me like 2 times last week, and I was a little uncomfortable just because of the pandemic, and I told him like, hey, I'm not comfortable with you being in my bubble. But he's one of those people that just don't get it. So he did approach me again today, and I literally had to like stick my hand out to his face and said, stay away. And so he just kind of stood there and was like, what the hell, and then walked away. Hopefully he gets the message, but he's just one of those people that just keep coming back. Alright, so the sun is setting, and that concludes my first vlog. I'm gonna hop into the shower. Alright guys, so it's now 9:30. I just got out of the shower and I'm waiting for my hair to dry. It was a very full day. Even though I had a lot of fun, it wore me out. I usually don't have fun. Don't think that I'm out doing that every day, okay? That's just every so often. But anyways, I like to end my night by watching one of my YouTube videos. So let me go ahead and do that. First half of this video is going to be a photo progression. Stay tuned for the second half of this video where... Wow, so good, so beautiful. I'm just kidding. So I am in my bedroom and I'm laying on a yoga mat. I have a yoga mat in my bedroom, and I don't know why, but I do like to lay on the floor at the end of the day. Sometimes I won't lay in this position. Sometimes I'll sit up and do stretches as I'm watching videos on my laptop. So that's why I'm on the floor. If you're like, why is she on the floor? I'm not on the exact carpet. I'm on a yoga mat. So anyways, that was just a little glimpse to my day. Thank you to everyone who took interest in my life and in my day. I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and make sure you get pepper spray.